Hey everybody, it's Dave B69, and welcome to the offseason. Now, basically, what's called in the last episode, I was showing going through the season, and of course, I got fired. I wound up doing it all over again. The things that I changed was number one, I have a better roster, so the roster isn't a problem. Because of the way I set up everything in the first place, some of the people were screwed up and things, so it wasn't working itself out right away. The other thing was I made sure that everything else was fine. So there was no from week to week. I made sure I did the prep for the game and stuff like that for practices and such. So that way there wasn't any problems like that, and I get all the experience points, and there's some bonuses and things you get from that. So doing it as quickly as I did wasn't the greatest idea, and it ended up hurting a problem. So anyway, so I was able to get a contract extension, and I got five-year advance for $7 million. Kind of lame, actually, but it's like, I don't think that's $7 million per year. I think that's $7 million overall, which is kind of sucky. I mean, who the heck wants that kind of contract? But then again, I didn't make the playoffs or anything, so. Let's see here. This is the playoff schedule. So let's advance the week. And we're just going to go right to the off season because actually, wait a second. Let's just advance 1 week because I really honestly don't know if there's any other things that we need to do. Yeah, like I said, there's okay, good. And right now, as things stand, we're still looking at doing Chase Baker. We do have him completely scouted. We still have the other stuff. His carrying is a weakness, which is a problem because that means pretty much every time he gets hit, he's going to fumble the ball. But he is healthy. But he's basically a pocket quarterback. But he's top because he does trucking and ag. So I don't know. So looking at a possibility of drafting him as our starter. If you look at everything right now, I could technically play the Pro Bowl. Personally, I have no interest in it. I'll just constantly talk. 1 second. Me. Okay, there we go. Okay. I do have upgrades available now. I don't have enough to do anything with that. Yeah, see, we're going to try to make those things cheaper. If we can make these things cheaper, then every time we do something with the offensive coordinator or defense coordinator, it will be a lot more affordable. Look at the Pro Bowl roster. Hey, Kelsey's the center. Brooks is the right guard. Cox is in there. And Jake Elliott's in there. And the Super Bowl was going to be the Bears and the Browns. I don't think anybody would see that coming. Well, Tampa Bay was eliminated in the second round. Kansas City was eliminated by the Browns in the second round. That's very interesting. Okay. Wow, the Bears won 17-16. That's nuts. That is nuts. It's interesting. I just want to look at some of these other players. He doesn't have great speed. Wow. This is actually kind of interesting. Yeah, I have no interest in this guy. Okay, never mind. Let's look at some other players. Motor's always running hot. Typically avoids getting flagged. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, this guy's definitely. Just want to look for these things. Okay, see, he's definitely not. Okay, so okay, let's look at left guard. Nothing to attract flags. Ooh, no. This guy's good, but he has that flag problem. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this guy is going to be a top rate guy. Okay, so I actually don't like him. Okay. Like him. I mean, you can't see everything with everybody, so it does make it more interesting. Ooh. Okay. Okay, that gets me on my left ends. Yeah, he's not worth it. You can't catch worth a damn. I have interest in having you. Really like to know if this guy could tackle. I'm gonna have him in my favorites. And there is a reason that I'm putting some of these guys in my favorites. It's because we're not done looking at these guys yet. Mock draft number 3 is available. Okay, and we're still looking at Baker. No, we're actually looking at Antonio Walker, left tackle, which is kind of interesting. Did I even have him marked? So they're basically saying that Chase Baker is going to be going to Washington. Retirements. It's funny that Jason Peters winds up going there. Ryan Fitzpatrick retired. And yes, that was one of the options that we had is Larry Fitzgerald. They offered to have him come to our team. And I basically said yes because we needed all the talent that we can get. And we have Joe Flacco retiring. And, yeah. Okay. Ooh, players ready to negotiate. Let's look at contracts here. Yeah, I kind of like only want to have a 1 year deal with him. Okay, $12.1 million. I think that should lock you up for 1 year. Yeah. You can see he's had like regression here and a lot of the things that he's had. What? So we'll make him this offer. There you go. He said, I'm not interested. Okay, that can kind of drive you nuts. Well, Dallas Goedert I want. Okay, so we got him re-signed. Anthony Harris. Honestly, he doesn't have the speed that I like as a free safety. Does have everything else, though. Yeah, I'm gonna look at another direction. Zach Ertz, unfortunately, I'm gonna let him go because the Eagles traded him in real life, so I'm not gonna hold on. Avante Maddox. This is an interesting one. I'm going to see about keeping him, I think. Yeah, you're just, I'm sorry, Avante, but I'm not going to let you go. I'm probably going to tag him. Okay. There's a lot of these players are just regressed. Okay. Devontae, with your speed and stuff, you're franchise tagged. You're not going anywhere. But nobody saw that one coming. Ah, the combine. Okay, how did he do in the combine? Oh, he's 7th in 40-yard dash. 3rd in okay. Do I'm not going to spend my time looking at each one of these, but wow. You want to know something? I think that's my guy. Okay, let's still has 84 overall. let's be careful. Wow. Like way too highly priced. Look, I can offer you that. And for you, I can offer you that. So we're down on top on those two. I mean, if I can get Von Miller, why wouldn't I? I mean, okay. So right now, craziness. Okay, okay. advanced any, did I? Okay. Oh my God, we got all of them. So we got Bentley, we got Hightower, we got Von Miller, and we got Ben Jones. This is like excellent. Excellent. I am so happy. See, it's actually interesting. Chase Baker is now like 7th overall. Shane Bayer, who I liked a lot, he is number 3 overall. Mobley, who I didn't care about. Von Moses, he's actually up here. And also is Antonio Walker. Antonio Walker is probably the guy I really want to grab. Okay. Yeah, I really don't. I have plenty of people. I got the 4 people that I wanted for free agency. I think I'm fine with all the other contracts. Yeah, what's my roster looking like? Well, I'm drafting a quarterback, so yeah, I have running backs. Plenty of wide receivers. Definitely need a tight end. Okay. Yeah, I definitely don't need a left outside linebacker anymore. Probably wouldn't mind having one more middle linebacker. But that's definitely not the top of my list anymore. Cornerbacks we're fine with. Definitely need a free safety. That's something that we actually do have to look at. Which is why we want. Oh, he's easily the number one. I definitely want this guy. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, this is like a sleeper guy. They're the kind of guys you really want. You want these sleeper people that you don't expect. Ooh, he's really good too. Sometimes you find a guy and he has a lot of what you need. This is that guy. Okay. Ooh. I don't have him. He's the only guy I have is listed as that. Linebackers and stuff I'm fine with right now. I want that free safety that this guy. Is it this guy or this guy? Let's look at him. Okay. Okay. Wow. 83.2 million over 5 years. Kelsey signed with the Jets. So we're just fine with the Chargers. Odin signed with the Dolphins. Mozart signed with the Jets. Clowney signed tell the teams that actually spent money. Gronk was signed with the Jets. Wow. Okay. Okay. Oh, I wanted to look at the mock draft. Okay, they have me going after Izzo now. And interestingly enough, where's the quarterback one? You have 11th round. I have number 11. You have 3 first round picks. Okay. Okay. Let's get to that draft. This will be a final look at these guys. Pretty much who I'm going to be looking after. It seems like Chase Baker might be going a little bit later in the draft, so I could probably wait till the teens to get him. But I definitely I definitely don't want to make mistakes with some of these picks. This is definitely going to be a tough one. See, I don't like that he's so low on some of these. And I believe Izzo is a lot higher. Yeah, see, he's not even that high on these. But his blocks are good. something? Yeah. Let's begin.
The Lions on the clock now.
And we like to watch the whole thing go through. Some people don't like it. I do.
The Jets now on the clock.
So they got it right in.
And the Giants now on the clock. Who do they have their eye on?
Jets get a quarterback.
Washington is now on the clock.
Okay, they got the left end Bayer.
The Eagles are now on the clock.
And they got the left outside linebacker. Okay. I kind of want to make my selection. See, it's interesting that Chase Baker is still on here, but I don't want Chase Baker right now. It's not my top overall. And I do like Von Moses a lot. I mean, he's a left end. I really need a left end. He basically fills all my needs. Is he this high a draft pick, though? Generally, I would say no. But in my opinion, he's the guy we need. So right now, he's my pick.
Okay, it's the Titans now on the clock.
And look at that. He's a hidden archetype. That is awesome. I think we did really, really well with him.
Next up, the Falcons are on the clock.
We got a right end. We have there's 4 picks into our next pick.
And now on the clock, it's the Cardinals.
Now, with the next pick, I'm looking at doing that quarterback unless he gets taken up.
And now on the clock, it's the Raiders.
Mobley's a good linebacker.
Okay, the Steelers on the clock now.
Dansby's gone, the cornerback, but didn't really care because I have plenty of quarterbacks.
And the Eagles on the clock now. Let's see what direction they go.
Okay. So they winded up getting left tackle Antonio Walker, and I am going to make my selection. And I'm going to take the quarterback, Chase Baker. He just makes the most sense.
Here we go. The Bengals now on the clock.
Ooh. It's kind of sad that he's only a normal. That's kind of disappointing. So we have to
It's
wait
the
till
Bills now on the clock.
another couple picks here.
Now we turn to the Eagles. They're on the clock.
Okay, let's make our selection. I believe this is when we wanted to make our pick with the center, but see, the thing is he's in number 1/2. Can we get away with not doing him right now? What was the free safety? Yeah, he's 2 or 3. He's 2-3. So we don't have to do him right away. Left end. Did I pick anybody? Yeah, but it's like he's first or second. So he could be a little bit down on the board. And I haven't drafted the center yet. Yeah, it was this Whiteside, but he's a second rounder. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for review all offers.
Well, hold on a second now. It appears a different team is filling out a card right now. And that can mean only one thing, people. They just traded the pick. Okay, the Panthers on the clock now.
Okay.
All right, it's now the Vikings' turn. They're up.
It just doesn't make sense to draft that center so high up if I didn't need to. And if I can get some extra picks, which I was able to.
And the Chargers now on the clock. Who do they have their eye on? All right, next up, the Jets are on the clock. The Jaguars are now on the clock.
Yeah, we're getting closer here.
The Broncos are on the clock now.
And you can always pause the time and things like that, but I always enjoy the rush of things. I should be prepared for making any of my picks.
The Lions on the clock now. What direction will they go?
It's also why I let this stuff go down and watching all the other picks. I mean, they don't take that long. Most of them are done before 30 seconds.
On the clock now, it's the Packers, and time is ticking.
Yeah, just hoping they don't take my center. This was a calculated risk.
All right, the Ravens are now on the clock. It's the Saints now on the clock.
And we have the next pick.
All right, it's the Eagles now on the clock.
And it wound up being perfect. Make our selection. We will take our center. You can see he's like so highly ranked on almost everything we do.
The Chiefs on the clock now.
And perfect. He's a hidden archetype. This was exactly the kind of player I wanted. I am so excited. So far we've gotten 2 players.
Okay, it's the
hidden
Bucks
archetype.
now on the clock.
Wouldn't mind looking at some tight ends right now.
It's the Cowboys now on the clock.
Okay, it's definitely a possibility.
Okay, next up, it's the Dolphins on the clock. The Patriots are now on the clock. The Browns are now on the clock. Okay, the Giants up now. They're on the clock. Okay, it's the Lions now on the clock.
Okay.
The Jets now on the clock. Let's see what they do. On the clock now, it's the Giants, and time is ticking.
we have 2 second-round picks, but we don't have anything after that. That's actually very important to
The
note.
football team now on the clock. Let's see what they do.
We don't have anything till the 5th round after that, so we need to be very careful. Okay.
On the clock now, it's the Dolphins, and time is ticking.
Okay, so the players we're looking at here.
The Falcons on the clock now. Let's see who they have their eye on.
So it's basically between... Actually, it might be not a bad deal. I'll dare with the first one.
On the clock now, it's the Falcons.
But we already have... Okay.
Okay, here we go. The Cardinals now on the clock. Okay, here we go. The Raiders now on the clock. All right, it's the Steelers now on the clock. All right, next up, the Colts are on the clock. The Bengals are on the clock now.
I sort of wonder if I can trade this second round pick.
Okay, it's the Bills now on the clock.
I can make a trade with a second round pick and get a couple other picks for this year. Because it's like, since I'm missing a 3rd and 4th rounder, it might not be a bad thing. Let's see what I can turn this into.
Okay, the Eagles on the clock now.
Let's go trading away. No. Never mind. Okay, we're making a selection. Just look at him one more time. Yeah. But see, my problem is because we did so well in our free agency, I don't need him. But I do need a left tackle. But I like him. take my chances on Whiteside.
Okay, here we go. The Jets now on the clock.
Okay. A little bit sad with that.
The Vikings are now on the clock. Okay, the Chargers up now. They're on the clock.
Let's look at our draft board a little bit more.
Now the Seahawks are on the clock. Who do they have their eye on?
I'm probably going to wind up going the left end here.
All right, the Jaguars are now on the clock.
So that's probably what I want to do.
On the clock now, it's the Broncos, and time is ticking. The Rams on the clock now.
Okay, well we're gonna skip ahead to our pick because this is 21, and we're getting to the point where to next user pick.
The Eagles are now on the clock.
Okay. And thankfully our left end is still available. And we will draft him.
The 49ers on the clock now. What direction will they go?
Sadly, he's a normal. And as I said before, our next draft pick is the 5th round.
All right, next up, the Patriots are on the clock.
So, skip to the 5th round.
And the Eagles on the clock now. Let's see what direction they go.
Ooh, only 2 of our guys are remaining. So I definitely want to get this free safety. Yeah.
The Dolphins now on the clock.
I'm not sad for this pick. It's a good pick.
Now we turn to the Eagles. They're on the clock.
And we'll draft our middle linebacker.
And the Panthers on the clock now. Let's see what direction they go.
Okay.
On the clock now, the Jaguars. All right, it's the Eagles now on the clock.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing I like in any of this. This is when you pause the draft. Because I don't have enough time. Why wasn't he picked yet? Wow. Wide receiver who has an F in catching. But you know something? That's something that can actually improve. You know, I'm okay with this. But the thing is, did I draft a tight end? Ooh. Tell me how many players I have. I have one active, which means I didn't draft one yet. Yeah, this is the guy.
The Bears are now on the clock.
He's normal, but it's okay.
Okay, the Eagles on the clock now.
Oh. Okay.
Now the Dolphins are on the clock. Who do they have their eye on?
Excuse me.
The Titans on the clock now. Let's see who they have their eye on. The Eagles are now on the clock. All right, it's the Panthers now on the clock. And the Eagles on the clock now. Let's see what direction they go.
Okay.
Okay, it's the Rams up now. They're on the clock.
I have a punter. Not bad. 76 overall, 75s, 71. Heck, even the punter is 71. Looks like the only huge reach was the tight end. Everybody else has a decent shot at being a player. Ah. So let's take a look at this here. We want a long-term impact, and blah 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 blah. Okay. Who's getting inducted to the Hall of Fame?
Selected 11th overall in the 2005 NFL Draft.
Okay. Okay. So, until next week, we'll be starting our preseason. You can see we're a 78 overall now, and we got a little bit to do here. Probably our biggest point that we have to do is worry about the injuries, and not injuries, our salary cap. Don't know how we're going to deal with that yet, because apparently it's a problem, because somehow we have $18 million of dead cap space. So we're going to have to look at that. So we'll have to figure it out. Until next time, this is David B69, and I'm out.